Hello?
Hello there.
Yes, working.
Hi. You
Alright,
can hear me, right?
yeah.
Alright, alright, perfect. Then I'll hop into your game and go over
Yeah,
the
that
points
game
that I
was
made.
quite difficult for me.
I saw that. Alright, there's some important points I have to go over. I will go over, blah 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 blah. Alright. Screen share, you can see everything, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so we have these points. Yeah, quite a few. But yeah, let's do it. So 2-5. That's not how I do it. Yeah, okay. So, the first point I saw is that you drop way too low, like your HP drops very low in the jungle, which shouldn't happen, right? Um,
Yeah. I
cause
always do
you,
full clear.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I think that's fine. I think that's fine, but like your HP shouldn't drop that low.
Alright.
So you didn't do this camp right. So how you're supposed to do it is that you kite the small one around this one. Actually, I don't know. I'm gonna show you in a custom game real quick. No, actually not gonna do this. But what you do is, you let me open Epic Pen, and you kite, you position them here, basically, and then you move around this guy. So this guy follows, and when he comes here, you go there. He comes here, you go there. So the small one can't
Alright.
hit you. You get
Yeah,
what
I
I mean?
get you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can show you after actually after the replay. I'll show you. So yeah, that's
I
what you
think I
need to do.
understand, yeah.
Okay, so then you don't get attacked by this guy, and you lose much less HP. Cause right here you drop super low for no reason. That's the first thing I had to go. Then we have for. So first of all, throughout the whole game, you don't watch your laners ever. You like
Oh yeah.
the whole game. You just watch yourself kill these animals. You don't really need to see how you attack them, right? You can like watch bot lane. Like they just literally just dying. Like um, you can always ask for summoner spells. So when you let's say you see a fight in bot lane, they don't call any summoner spells, right? You'll
Yeah.
always want to ask them, yo, what did they use? Like, what summoners did they use? What did they have? What have they used, and all that stuff. And also, the thing I had here is that you wait, what? Oh yeah, actually, okay. So after the bottom gank, the gank was good, but after the gank, you want to do Gromp first before you do Wolves. And the reason
Alright.
for that is because of the if the Gromp respawns before Wolves, you have a better pathing than you have if Wolves respawn first. Right. Also, when you path from your bot lane to Gromp, so when you path from bot lane into Gromp and then to Wolves, it's faster than if you do this, right? Like
Oh yeah, yeah.
that's
Yeah, I
what's
get you.
important here. So also the more efficient ways of clearing jungle. Plus, of course, if the Gromp spawns first, you can like basically your timing is when you base the next time you can go down, do Gromp, Wolves, jungle topside, which also
Yeah.
again faster than this, right? So like it seems small, but like it can make a difference a lot of times. But then again, while you're moving right here, you can watch your mid lane, you can watch your top, and you can watch your bot lane. So like you're not using your camera enough. You're like kind of watching yourself move around, which is never really good.
Right.
So 534, 535, we had you moving topside. You have the pink and stuff. When you now move here, you should use your trinket right now. Like if she warded this spot right here, this is a like pretty common spot to ward, right?
Yeah.
Like this spot right here, then you would see it with your trinket. But you're not using it. You're also not using your pink ward yet, which is fine, I guess. But you can use your trinket here and just like spot the things. Also use plant. Another thing, you could just plant to reveal this area here, right? To see potential wards, potential dangers, and blah blah. You reveal yourself as well if the enemies are looking good, or like if they have a ward there, but like you can kill the ward then, right? So like you're not using your full, like your full. You can do more here. You can just do more. That's the point I had. Then we have next up is 7:30. So 7:30 is where you see the hacker room the dragon, I believe. Right, yeah, you get a kill here, really good, you help push, and then you decide to go for your red buff instead of going for her blue buff.
Oh yeah.
So like, why would you go for a red buff right here? You know that these camps are up, you know that these 3 camps are up, right? And you know the hacker room is here. So why wouldn't you take these?
I don't know. I wasn't thinking.
Yeah.
It's a lot better to get to counter jungle him.
Yeah, you can just take these camps, gank top again, and then do your red buff. Like,
All right.
because now you go for a top and regank, which is good, but like, it could have been more efficient. So next up we have this right here. So right now you don't want to do this. You see the wave is pushing in, right?
Yeah.
Like this wave is definitely gonna push in. So you can just wait till Irelia, like if you go, like Riven goes offensive, because right now she has everything up and you decide to go in now. But like just wait till they trade and she uses her E, because her E has 14 seconds cool in level 1, right? With the CDR she has is like 12.5.
Right.
So why don't you just wait till she uses something? Like right now she has everything up, so she dodges the stun, stuns you and runs away. So like, sure you could like blame it on your E missing, but you didn't have to take the risk of missing it, because if she doesn't have a Q or E, then you don't have to even. It's easier, right? So like, it's like
Yeah, I went in a bit too early.
yeah, yeah. So like, play around cooldowns and like wait till Aurelia baits their cooldowns and stuff. So like, that works better. Now we have a good bot lane gang. Really good lane gang. Works pretty well. Help pushing, really good. And now, get another kill. Then you move around, and right here, like the play itself is risky. I would say it's a bad play. So first of all, it's a bad play because you're currently 4-0. You have 1,000 gold in your inventory, and
Yeah.
you're a massive shutdown, right? So like, going for this play is very risky, and there's a high chance that you just die. Um, so first of all, you shouldn't go for the play, because you could just take this, right? That's like 100% chance that you get this.
Yeah.
And maybe this kill is also like, maybe this is like a 60% or whatever. Like maybe it's 60%, but 100 is bigger, right? Like there's
Yeah,
like
I get you.
this 30% chance here that you die here gives it gives a Draven a kill, gives Draven a shutdown kill, like gives him back into the lane that you just won, right? So like so all your effort you did here is gone, because you die here. So like, there's no reason to go for it. Just way too much. One thing here. Also, what I noted is that you didn't use TM and jump, which is there like a reason for that, or
I think I just forgot. I used it too late, I think.
cause you can use it in jump, mid jump basically, right? You could, yeah. So I think with the TM ad on the spa, he dies maybe, possibly like 50 HP. Maybe he dies, maybe he doesn't. But yeah, like again, but like again, this shouldn't even have happened in the first place. You shouldn't be in there. You should just take
Yeah.
this and then like walk away. Maybe backport because of the golden ball. Next thing. 11:30. Again, you're not looking at your laners, right? Like, I think the most important thing for you to learn is to look at your laners. You gotta
Right.
understand the laners. You gotta understand the whole thing. And right here, like again, you're not looking at the waves. You're not looking at the lane. There's a gigantic wave right here. Like, you're not taking it. You're just ignoring it. You're gonna see like 5 minions, 6 minions maybe. Plus she gets like the turret damage. It's like you're not watching them. Sure, you get Herald, but like at the same time, you should take the wave first, because otherwise, no, you just lose gold. You can take Herald after because you know Heckman is backboarding, so
Right.
there's no risk. So like, watch your laners. That's what I'm saying with it basically. 12 more. Also Herald. Also how you kill the Herald was pretty inefficient because you're not kiting in the in the right timing. So if you kill Herald, you gotta move right when he starts his attack, like right when the animation of his attack starts. Now you wanna move behind him. And what you're doing here is like you're moving randomly. So like right now he turns, you don't get the spot, you don't get the proc. Again, you don't get the proc. It takes ages though. Right now you already wasted like 5 seconds of not hitting it. That's possibly like, I don't know, possibly 1,500 damage you're missing right here. Right? So like, they're actually quite helpful YouTube videos about how to kill jungle camps efficiently. So like, let's say the Crux, as an example, there you lost a lot of HP, here you lost a lot of HP and a lot of time. So like, it's worth checking it out on YouTube as an example. So like, have the most efficient clear. Also, dodging this thing like his AoE, you also want to move inside of him, up behind him, cause the hitbox is really weird. So like, you also want to move into him. Right?
Right.
Okay. Then we have 14. 14 was kinda really weird. Did a good play, got the kill, blah blah blah. But now you waste so much time doing nothing. Like you do wolves, and then you have this indecisiveness of yourself, where you like wanna go, do I go, do I not go, do I go, do I not go? Like,
Oh yeah, I remember this.
like, meh. Just take Gromp and go back. You have again 1,700 gold in your inventory, and well, you have 6 camps up, right? You have like 6 camps up.
Yeah.
They're all up. You don't want to have that ever. It's really bad. So like, you never want to have 6 camps up, no matter what. So this right here is very inefficient, and like, the chance of getting a kill here is very small because you both have no ultimates anymore. Your ult's almost up, but like that's only because you took so much time there. And so just take the Gromp and go back, right? Like just it's inefficient. It's like indecisive. Like make a decision. But like, she's playing it really well. She's like waiting. She's basically they're wasting your time pretty well. So like, try to be more decisive. Make faster decisions and stuff. End up going back, finally going back, then moving downwards. Blah 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 blah. Next up we had is yeah, decide, and then we had the thing. So what was uh, wait, I'm retarded. Shit. Right, yeah. So first of all, we had. Why did you take blue buff? Like, I don't think there's a reason to take blue buff here. Like, you should give blue buff to Kassadin. Right? Like,
Right.
because you're already ahead, you have like 4 kills, 2 assists. Plus you have like 2 camps up on the Hecarim because you stole those camps. So you don't really need to be that greedy, you can just give Kassadin blue buff. Even if he doesn't really need blue buff for his mana sustain, it helps in lane anyways. Like, it's a massive thing for mid lane to take a blue buff. You should never ever take blue buff as a jungler, no matter who you are. Unless you're very far behind. Keep that in mind. Because, like, yet again, of course, solo queue, so you don't trust your garbage ass teammates, but you should. Like,
Right.
because by not doing it, you deny them resources they could have, the resource that may make them better, make them less garbage as retarded, blah blah blah. So like,
Yeah.
try to think about that in that way. Good play. It's a good play, but at the same time, it's a not so good play because what you're doing right here is you're doing the same thing again, right? You're having a terrible jungle pathing. So what I mean by that is that you have no Gromp up, you have no things up, but Wolf's up. Now you're just gonna move top lane because of the Hecarim. I get it, but in theory, you have mid lane priority and top priority. So they both can go for this, and you can go for a bot lane gank. Much rather than
Right.
that. So like, this play is what you do right here. There's a chance you get a kill, but there's also a chance you just get nothing. So like, it's a risky play. You tend to go for a lot of these coin flips basically. So like, by pathing upwards, you are hoping for that Hecarim does a mistake invading you. Right?
Right.
Because answer the question is this invade of Hecarim good right now?
I don't think he saw me bot, so it's not.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So you're currently trying to play around something that shouldn't even happen in the first place. So when you see Hecarim move in there, he shouldn't be there. He should be going into his jungle. But
yeah,
it ends up working, but I don't think it's needed. Like it's wasting like. Also, what important here is that bottom skull is up, or it could be up, because you have no vision on it, but like it could be up. So that's not a thing, and so on. So like, try not to go for these plays where you don't know 100% that you get something out of it.
right.
Then we have 2030. Um, no, we actually have 1845. Okay. Here, okay, yeah. He also point is that you're again very indecisive because you're like not deciding what you want to do. So why do you move up here and then up again? Blah blah. Why do you dance around this? There's no reason to. You just do gromp. Like, you wasting like 10 seconds right now. You could have already done gromp and wolves right now.
Yeah,
So like, try to avoid these things. Like, you never ever want to have a movement where you do nothing. Like, you always want to have something in your mind while doing something. So like, you never want to do nothing. That's what you gotta think about. And then next up we have you're choosing bad fights that you end up winning because you're ahead. Um, no, actually no. This fight wasn't about this. Wait. Um, right. Okay. So right here you decide to kill the brand, right?
yeah,
But you shouldn't. Um, like how the fight goes, your team needs you right here. It's not your priority shouldn't be to keep this Caitlyn alive. This Caitlyn doesn't do damage right now. She's useless. It's level
yeah,
10 Caitlyn. She has BF Sword and Eye Edge. She doesn't do damage. Doesn't do nothing. So you can literally just ignore her and walk up to Draven, because that's the priority you have here. He's very strong right now. So if you ignore Brand and just move on, go on Draven, you win the fight. I'm pretty sure. So
yeah. I decided to get Bran first because he was on his own. So, but I think it was better to go for Driven.
yeah. So what I want you to learn out of this is that with every fight you take, first of all, you gotta think about what could this fight be. So this fight you didn't really choose it, right? Your team did, kind of. But you gotta think about what do I want out of this fight before it happens. So in this fight, as example, you can see that you don't want to protect Caitlyn, she's useless. What you want in this fight is you want to kill Draven because he's a threat right now. Because you gave him fucking a shutdown kill
Yeah,
for 8 million gold, so like, you know you have to kill him, otherwise you lose the fight. Blah. So yeah, this was very important. And also, like, again, like, very, like, indecisive, you're like, what do I do now? Do we fight? Do we not fight? Like, make a decision. You shouldn't have died here. There's no reason for you to die here.
yeah. I should have just run.
Yeah, yeah.
It's 4v3.
Just gotta make a decision. So, yeah. Again, the 2030 thing is, again, like, basically, again, something that you shouldn't do. Because it's, again, you're, like, taking fights without having enough knowledge about the fight. I think that's what it was, right? It should be. Yeah, so right now, you're chasing them, but where are the enemies? You see Hakram here, you see him here, and you see Riven, right? But where is Draven? Like, where's Draven right now?
I saw them top side earlier, but I think I
Yeah,
don't know
yeah.
where he is now.
So what happens if Draven's standing here right now, and you jump on her?
But I'll probably die.
Yeah, you
I
just die.
chased it too far as well, so
Yeah, yeah. So you didn't look at your team, how far they are, how close they are to you. You didn't look how deep you can go. You just went way too deep. You tunnel visioned very, very much, like too much.
yeah,
So like, that's why I noted that before every fight, you want to think about what they have, who could be there, and how could I die here.
yeah,
Especially when you're ahead, you don't want to take you don't want to take fights that you could lose. Like, you shouldn't ever. So like, that's a very important thing. Right now, you chase. You even without Draven, you almost die. So like, imagine Draven was there earlier, but just died. That's one auto. So yeah. Next up, we have 22-30. 22-30. What am I notice that actually again when you're. So again, you go for a fight that you shouldn't be going for. Again, you have like, you know, it's like right here. It's like a kill trade. You don't want to do that. You could just walk away. Or like, right, you use your flash. You didn't have to use it. Like, there's no reason for you to flash, right? Cause if you just leave her right now and you take your Aurelia has it, right? Pretty sure she
Yeah.
has it. So like you can just walk away. And then you go for even deeper fights, like it's weird. So yeah, too risky of a fight that you don't have to take. Like you can just play it more safe. You always want to have these fights more safe than you have them right now, because you're taking way too many risks you don't have to take. We have 24-30. Right now your casting got caught, and then you still decide to fight.
Yeah, I should just let them take it.
Yeah, it's like there's a chance you win the fight, but the chance of winning the fight is lower than the chance of losing it. So why would you take the fight? Just give it up.
Yeah.
It's one dragon. It's what doesn't matter. I mean, they could have just done Nash instead of doing dragon, but like, you're lucky that they didn't, right? They could just move to dragon right now to Nash and like do Nash,
Yeah.
like. So like that's really bad. So then we have the same thing. Again, really repetitive because we have the same thing. That's like your whole, like one of your big mistakes that you tend to go for a lot of fights that you don't have to take. But again, like yeah, you're not respecting anything. You're just literally walking up. Like you see the map like being super dark and you don't see anything. So why do you walk up like this?
Yeah. I should wait till more of them are on the minimap.
Yeah. So first of all, you see Caitlyn on top lane, Rally on bot lane, so no one can follow right now because they're
Yeah.
too on a situation where they're getting chased by Brand and stuff. So like you can't walk up like this. You have to walk around to get to your team. There's like no way you should ever stand here where you're standing right now. You can just walk around to your team, you're fine. But like again, you're not respecting the enemy team. You're not respecting the vision. You're respecting where are they. You're not thinking about where they are. That's like the very important thing. Okay. So next up we have 28. 28 was like you got caught, but you didn't really you saved your ultimate for some reason. So first of all, again, the map is literally empty. You see no one. So why are you chasing this? Then we have this. Just use R. Why are you not ulting?
Yeah, if I used up, I wouldn't have needed to flash.
Maybe they'd have to flash anyways, but like the chance of you, cause you ran to 20 HP.
Yeah.
It didn't have to get close. If they play better, like have a single more auto because of efficiency or whatever, then like you die. Right. So like that's the thing you gotta think about as well.
Right.
Like this also again, this play it works but it shouldn't. It's way too risky.
Yeah.
I think you die here, yeah. Again, kill trading a minute 30 as a jungler for mid lane is not worth most of the time. Especially when Baron is up. So like, when you here decide to go for the kill, it's like, again, you didn't make an instant decision. Like, you jumped around. Do I go, do I not make a decision? Like, in the end you go for it, but then it's like, they already can react to it. If you like, let's say, do it 3 seconds earlier, you might live. Right?
Yeah.
So yeah, but again, this is not a good decision. Like, you shouldn't go for the fight there, you should chill. Next up, we have. Oh my lord. We have 29. It again takes every place. Face checking. This, I mean, that's pretty obvious, I guess. Yeah. So, like, no. Mm, it was. Wait, where was it again? But yeah, I mean. What's this actually? Wait, what? I mean, this fight was just. Nah. It's again the same thing, right? Like, these are here. They're there.
Yeah.
You're not respecting anything. You're just going in there. Like, you can't help your caster there. He's inting. Just leave him doing it. Like, this is really bad. Which ends up also losing the game, I think. But, like, yeah. So these are basically the points I had in the game. So, but the general points are, like, overall the like. So first of all, you gotta watch your laners. That's the most important thing, okay? So, like, 8,000 stars right here. That's what the most important thing is. Watch your
Right.
laners. Watch the lanes, watch the lane states, watch the minions, how they push. Understand the minions, how they push. As a jungler, it's very important to understand lane control. That's one of the most important things, because then you can read where you can gank and where you can't. So, learn that. Definitely put a lot of effort into learning. If you don't know how to do that, if you don't know how to how the control works, you can literally just go to YouTube, go League of Legends, top lane wave control. Or like mid lane wave. Like, you can Google these things, it's pretty simple. You're always gonna find some. And then you just gotta learn how to like use it effectively. Like while jungling, you don't have to like forever like I don't know, when you're just autoing, not using spells or whatever, you can just look at the waves. Look at the lanes. It's very important. Keep that in mind.
Right.
Then we have track summoners. Whenever you see someone fight and they not ping, just ask them. Because knowing summoner spells of the laners is very important as a jungler. Because then you can focus on the summoner spells, like the lanes that have no summoner spells, right? That's the more important thing.
Yeah.
Then jungle clears, I already spoke about that. It's like the path thing sometimes. So when you went for like wolves instead of Gromp first, so you went wolves and then Gromp. Gromp, wolves better. So like you always want to have the best ratio to killing jungle camp when walking. So you want to have the least walking time you can and the most jungle killing time you can. So take the
Right.
shortest paths and like the most efficient ones. It was also very important. This. Then again, we have the like the crux, how you clear them, the rift held, how you clear that. So like, there's also again YouTube videos about it, how you can like learn it efficiently. That's like mechanical things about jungle though. So that's like just gotta learn it. What else do we have? We have the watch your lanes more again, like laning. It's the most important thing. And then you have way too many risky plays that you shouldn't go for. So let's say where you were like the Draven dive, right? Where you were like a shutdown, like 4-0. That's
Yeah.
just like way too risky. You didn't have to take it. When you can go for 100% play, go for 100% play. Like taking the Crux, taking his jungle. It's 100% play. You're gonna get ahead, no matter what.
Yeah.
And don't take the dive instead, where you have like a 90% chance of dying or whatever. Otherwise, like the chance that you fuck up and die. You don't have to do that. It's very like what you're mostly aiming for in League of Legends when you want to improve is consistency. That's what you want to aim for. It's the most important thing. That's why these jungle like these like there are a lot of junglers that just gank a lot and don't really focus on the jungle camps anymore. But like if the gank doesn't work, they lose time and XP and gold. They get behind. So it's like a very coin flippy playstyle. Which when I go over your OPGG, I also see that, right? So you have like 5
Yeah.
CS a minute. You can farm much more and much more secure and get ahead naturally. Sure, you're gonna lose some games because you're not ganking as much as you used to do, blah blah blah. But
Yeah.
5 CS a minute is really bad, especially as like I don't know, it's just really really bad. You gotta think about that. You gotta think about more like less coin flips and more 100% plays. Right, right.
Yeah. I get you.
Alright, what else do we have? I think that's it basically for the things I want to talk about. So do you have more questions about this whole thing?
Not really. Pretty much summed it up.
Alright, perfect. I'm gonna send you these things. I'm just gonna send you these notes, I guess.
Alright.
Like, I'll record it anyway. I upload it anyways, but like, just so you have them. And besides that, I hope that was enough. If you have any more questions, you can feel free to message me anytime and ask. Besides that, I feel like we're done, right?
Alright. Alright, thanks.
Alright, dude. Have a good day.
Bye.